If you're still waiting for your company to hand you that AI playbook, you're already behind. Most leaders are talking like AI like it's some way off spaceship. And meanwhile, your competitors are already using it to win the race. If you're that leader out there right now and you're still waiting for permission from your leadership to utilize AI, or you're waiting for some kind of direction and help, I feel sorry for you. You see, just over a year ago, I tried to bring it up in a leadership meeting, asking leaders how were they using AI in their work, and it got shut down because the leadership of the organization at that time, they didn't know themselves how to use it, what they were going to do about it, or what their steps of implementation were going to be. I was shut down, but I didn't let it hold me back. And here's how I flipped the script on that one. So let's get real for a moment today about how we can move from AI just being some kind of bingo buzzword that you throw around, actually make it part of your daily discipline. I'm Myles Threatt. Thank you for joining me for Legacy Leaders Lounge today. I help operations, manufacturing, supply chain leaders build adaptive, high-performing teams that thrive in the chaos. I'm someone that's seen that gap between the theory and the front line. So do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And let's jump back in. Today I'm going to show you how to cut through all the hype, share some real examples, and give you that no BS playbook to help you leapfrog your competition with AI. We're just going to call out the elephant in the room. Why are so many leaders stuck in AI strategy land with nothing to show for it? The problem is they're addicted to talking about it, having meetings about it, considering it, still trying to figure it out, and zero action. Here are some 2026 trends that prove that AI is moving from being just a buzzword to actually being a daily discipline that leaders need to be implementing now. According to Deloitte's 2026 Manufacturing Industry Outlook, smart manufacturing and operations are seeing continued investment in AI and agentic AI, which basically means AI systems that can act independently, directly boosting competitiveness and agility. Imagine how that's going to help you with your work. And it's able to work independently from you. AI is actually expanding into leadership decision-making. RFGen's 2026 Supply Chain Trends Report states, leaders now expect AI to support daily decision-making, not sit on the sidelines as a future project. So imagine using AI to help you make your decisions throughout the day. And then finally, a shift from all this AI hype to practically considered use. Forbes highlights that in 2026, focus is shifting from excitement over what AI can do to more mature, practical understanding of how to embed AI into everyday manufacturing operations. So if you're a manufacturing or operations leader, supply chain leader out there right now, how are you utilizing AI in your own work? Are you adapting some of these principles now? And don't get me wrong, AI has its limits. I was asked by a leader recently if AI helped reduce my workload or increase it. And my answer was both and. There are things that AI has done for me to help me streamline and reduce my workload, yes. And it has also increased my workload at the same time because it gives me ideas. It brainstorms. It doesn't always get it right. I have to fix some of the stuff it does. So yes, does it streamline my work? Yes, it does. Does it increase my work? Yes, it does. It depends on the project. It depends on the AI system that I'm using as well and how up to date and how much information it gives me. But you always, in my opinion, you better go back and check behind it. You can't just trust it to give you the right answers, and it's going to give you the answers that it's taught to give you through that platform. So you got to do your homework still. And if your only experience with it is having AI write your emails or do a PowerPoint presentation for you, you're not leading. You're lagging way behind right now. Let me show you what some of these tools look like in the real world and not just in the boardroom. I want you to picture this. You walk out on the shop floor to that Gemba meeting, and what do you see? Are you still seeing those whiteboards with Excel documents and color-coded information used with a marker to communicate where you're at for today as far as your Gemba meeting is concerned? Is that you? Is that where your company is at? I was brought in recently to develop some Gemba board communication and problem solving training for a manufacturing company. And that picture that I just shared with you, those whiteboards, Excel documents, color-coded documents with a marker, that was what was being used. They had a digital display board that they can utilize, but they weren't using it. And they also realized that their team wasn't doing a great job with their Gemba reports and communication through their Gemba tools. And at the same time, they were still trying to figure out what was going to be their problem-solving methodology, what communication tool were they going to use with it. They were still trying to figure that out. Oh, everyone was using something that they used before in the past. And that's not the first time I've seen a company do that. But we were starting to make some strides. And one of the first things that I was going to teach them to do with all of this is, one, let's get to moving to this new technology. And two, as we learn to do this, let's teach an AI platform that you will agree upon to use. Let's teach it to use that problem-solving tool. And then we utilize it to solve problems and solve them faster. Really and truly, it's no different than what the Forbes article was saying. And I didn't read the Forbes article at that point in time. That was just my idea from my utilization of AI. Let's teach it and train it to utilize the resources, tools that we want to use for our problem solving. And we can teach it how to communicate it in the way that we want to communicate it. And see, that's a simple plan that you can utilize and start utilizing right now. You can teach AI to spot those patterns, suggest different solutions, and actually improve how you communicate them. And you'll have no more excuses. It doesn't mean you're still not going to have to check it. It doesn't mean that you're going to have to test those ideas, but you're going to be able to move faster and quicker. And you're going to have not only your teammates and other team members to brainstorm with, you're going to have the AI platform to brainstorm with as well. And maybe help you see what you didn't see, or what did you forget, or what did you skip over. See, this ain't about robots or AI taking over or taking your job. It's you utilizing it along with your work. And it's you as a human being using tech to help you get better, move faster, and be smart about it at the same time. As we run down this road of the humans and technology working together, Forbes actually calls it Industry 5.0. And it's not robots versus people. It's a very human-centric and sustainable automation working together. You see, in AI, we write the prompts. We're working with it. We're brainstorming with it. Yeah, we got to check the output. And sometimes I find in my work that, hey, I will use the same prompt and two different AI platforms to see what kind of answers I get, because I know those platforms are designed to produce certain types of answers as well. And in my use in training and leadership development, I've seen it create images, make mistakes. And did it create extra work for me? Yeah, it created some extra work. I could never get it to fix it like I wanted it to. So I had to take its idea and create it myself. It became the idea machine for me. I still had to do the work. It was me and the AI platform working hand in hand, trying to automate, speed up this process, and make a difference. And the cool thing about it is it supported my creativity. You see, this real innovation that we're looking for, it's not about replacing people. It's all about amplifying what we can do, how we can do it. And when I think about it for myself, all the things I've done with AI have done nothing but help make me better at what I do. I was able to create better work because I utilized it as a partner. It wasn't the answer. It was there to support me and my work and my ideas. And some of it just wouldn't have gotten done in the time frame that I got it done in without it. It sped up the process for me. And with me being involved with it, I helped make it better. It alone wasn't the answer. If you're that leader out there right now too, and you're scared of those robots, you're really missing an opportunity to lead. And I saw that recently in a manufacturing facility. I saw people didn't like the fact that they had robots on the shop floor and were utilizing robots and questioned why they need them. Well, one reason they need them was, hey, they couldn't get people to come to work, stay at work, be at work, and be there on time. Also, the reality was that robot, that they were being utilized to speed up a process, to take a wasted step, wasted time, wasted work away, and streamline it and improve on it. Did it? Was it perfect all the time? No, it wasn't perfect. And one of the things that I had to do was to help people understand how to utilize it, how to use it. They could look at it one or two ways. You can look at it as taking a job away, or you can look at it as, hey, I could learn how to utilize this, and then I become the expert. Now they have another reason to keep me around because I know how to work with it and use it to improve upon the process instead of being upset about it or angry about it or saying, well, it doesn't work. Have you really taken the time to work with it and use it for what it's designed for instead of just complaining? And I saw way too many leaders out there, leaders on the shop floor, being the hindrance, being the negative influence about it, and themselves not learning how to operate it, use it, or work with it. So if you're that leader, you're getting in the way, and you need to get out of the way and get out of your old mindset. But let's be honest. Fear is the biggest roadblock on the shop floor and in the C-suite, whether it's robots or AI. And I've seen it. Leaders and teams pushing back on a mindset about it that is just not open to it and wanting to shut the door on it, afraid of taking away people's jobs, really and truly just not understanding it. And that fear of them becoming obsolete, they can't get past that, because if you learn to utilize it, you're not going to become obsolete. You're going to become an expert. And if you become that expert, you're creating opportunities for yourself. You see, instead of being fearful of it, what you need to be afraid of is being left behind. Because if you don't learn how to utilize it and work with it and figure out where its weaknesses are as well, you're going to be the one left behind. Those that adapt to it and use it and implement it, they're the ones that are going to get ahead. Those that commit to becoming an expert and how to leverage it to improve their workflows and speed up the processes for themselves, those people are going to get way ahead. You need to flip the script on this for yourself and become that person who uses tech to help you grow. And don't be the one who hides from it. Because the reality is, it's coming faster than you can keep up with. You better be willing to dive head first and start learning how to utilize it. So how do you actually start? Here's the no BS playbook every leader needs right now. First thing you need to do, stop waiting for permission and start. Start learning on your own. Pick one workflow, experiment with it. Pick one tool, one AI tool. Start learning it. Play around with it. Get comfortable with it. See what it can and can't do. Reality is, my suggestion to you is you need to test 2 or 3 different platforms. That is what I did for myself. Yes, I was trying Claude AI, ChatGPT, and Centra AI, and I found benefits and shortcomings of all 3 of those platforms. But I did pick 2. Yeah, I picked 2 different ones to work with. You don't know what I work with? I use ChatGPT as a paid subscription and a paid subscription to Centra AI as well. So those are the platforms I chose to go with and started utilizing. There's other free ones. You can go Gemini, you can go Copilot, whatever. I've tried them all, honestly, because I had access to them. And the next thing you need to do is you need to coach your team. And as you learn how to do it, you should be coaching others along the way. And I did that myself. As I learned it, I began to teach and coach and train my team how to use it, because we had so much stuff we needed to do and accomplish. What better way to get it done faster and more efficiently? Did we not check it? Yes, we did. But I taught them how to use it. By me teaching them how to use it, I equipped them with new tools, new abilities that they could utilize for themselves. You see, leadership is about action. So you need to act and act on AI and start documenting for yourself what works. Share it with others and start making it part of your daily discipline. Hey, when I moved away from the corporate world, the first thing I did, I taught my AI platform how to be my own virtual assistant. Yes, I don't spend wasted hours going through a bunch of emails. No, I don't. Do I still need to go eventually in there and clean it out? The email inbox? Yeah, I got to, but I don't spend tons of times on that each day. I have my AI platform check it for me. Then I know what I need to respond to. Yes, I go take care of that. The other stuff, I don't even worry about it. But if you're still sitting there thinking AI is going to take your job, here's the truth. AI not interested in your job, not coming for your job, but it is coming for those leaders who refuse to adapt. That's right. I'm talking to you, that leader out there right now. Still got your damn head in the sand, refusing to adapt and adjust. And if you're that leader right now that's been sitting on the fence, the challenge for you this week is to get in there, test a platform, try it out, and drop it in the comments. What platform are you going to test and try? Maybe you're a leader and you're already been using it. Drop it in the comment for us. What platform you've been using? How's it benefit you? How's it helping you in your work? And let's encourage each other to build a community that leads and not lags behind. If you want more No BS leadership insights, here's what you need to do next. You need to like, subscribe, and share this channel if you're done with the leadership fluff and want a real playbook. Also, check the links below for information on coaching calls, my book, and some free guides. I'm Myles Threatt. Thank you for joining me for Legacy Leaders Lounge today. Stop waiting for permission to utilize AI and take some action on it today.